Alright, everybody. Sorry for the delay here. I was going to go on at 4 Central Standard Time, but been trying to work out a new program that I've got going, and so I'm working on that. Uh, but we're live, HF Live again on Saturday, and I'll have some updates to share with you guys, and do some other stuff. I'll wait. We got nobody showing yet, but let me check my audio and make sure everything's okay. I'll go over to my phone and check everything out. Let's see. Make sure that audio's good. See what we got. Yet, but let me check my audio and make sure everything's okay. PRK. PRK, alright. Hold on a minute. Let me turn it down. Turn my volume down. Hey, Don, what's going on? PRK Radio, what's going on, guys? Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm here. I was working on a couple of things before the live stream. Don't have where I can turn my camera around, but I was going to show you guys I am venturing into PC logging. I actually have, if I could turn my camera around, I actually have my logbook on a big screen up here now, where hey, Harmony 088, I got my logbook on a big screen up here now where I can see it, and I can actually log in on the computer, and I'll give you guys a little more insight into that, about how it works. I still got some things I need to read up on about it. It's supposed to be Megan's here too. Appreciate you being here now. Appreciate you being here. But it's supposed to be an AI logger, and I've got to do some reading up on how it works. Right now I'm just typing in my contacts, but I'm working on I'm not actually participating in the sweepstakes. I'm not going to enter a log or anything, but I'm actually just jumping around making contacts. So let's see here. I'm going to go to the radio, find the right mouse, go over to the radio main screen. There we go. So we're there. I'll turn the radio volume up. Hey Hank, what's going on, man? Good to see y'all here. Good to see everybody here. So I've been working a couple of stations, entering them into this new logger that I have, and I'll do a little short video on it later. And I've got my little script here, so I know what to say. Kilo 5 Tango Alpha is K4MTW.
K4, is that Mike Tango Whiskey? I think it is. Your number 144 Bravo, K5PA, 66 New Mexico, over.
Roger, Roger. You're number 3 Alpha, K4MTW 93 Alpha Lima, over.
USL, thanks a lot. Kilo 5 Tango Alpha.
So, there we go. Yeah, the contest is...
Kilo 5 Tango Alpha.
The contest is going crazy. It's like bumping, and this is like my... I have to make sure I got the right frequency and everything on here. So I'm bouncing mice. Alright, let's save that one. So we're jumping around frequencies and bouncing between my mice on my live stream and on the logger. So if I could, I wish I had a camera facing toward the operating station, that way you could see the logger on the big screen. So we got to change the serial number here now. So I'm just doing CAD. I'm not really pushing to make a big... Yeah, that's where I am, Jim. I do contests every once in a while. It just depends on what it is, but I I decided since it was going to be contesting today on single sideband, I figured, well, might as well, jump in there and give the guys a few contacts and work some stations, and then work out some kinks on this new logger. But I've got it on it's on a big screen. I wish I had a camera facing where you could see the logger, but yeah, I know what you mean. I do field day too, but I plan on doing winter field day hopefully this coming year. I didn't last year, but I plan on doing it this year, especially with the new portable stuff that I've got, and I can get out and set up pretty quick. So hopefully this year will be the year to do some portable stuff, and maybe too there'll be more videos and live streams with me doing some portable work just off the cuff, maybe here in the next few weeks, as soon as I get my hands on some new equipment. So I've got one portable rig that I'm planning on taking out, but I do have another one that I'm going to get, and I'll have it taking it out as well, and I'll almost be like using an HF handy talkie, basically the way this is going to work. So I pretty much just pull it out of my backpack and put the antenna on it and work out, work anywhere I go. Oh yeah, I know, that's right. And we'll Jimmy, we're gonna have some cold weather too come up here before long. We're getting a little reprieve right now here in this week, and I don't know how long it's gonna last. So hopefully it'll Megan says there's a nice view of the northern lights all over Denver metro area the other night. Wow. Yeah, and it's gonna, if the sun starts going crazy like it's been going here lately, probably gonna see a lot more of that. I mean, X5 solar flares, X4 solar flares. They were seeing them as far south here in Alabama as well. I didn't go out this time. That last time it happened here, I took pictures, but I didn't go out to check it out this time. But that's neat. I'm glad you guys got to see that. It probably was I imagine was a lot stronger up there in Colorado than it was here in Alabama. A lot more vivid.
Roger. Number 185 Bravo, KM7W.
So let's swap frequencies and see what we got.
Alpha, 70 Mike Bravo. 70 Mike Bravo, okay. Number 389.
So I was up on 10.
Got it. Echo Alpha, SF.
Up on 10, and 10 was packed.
0, Quebec Navy uniform. 132 Bravo, B4 Echo Alpha, 70 Mike Bravo.
And it was packed pretty well. Jimmy, what I'm doing is I'm actually, you'll see here, let me do it this way you can see what I'm doing. Like I said, I gotta get my hand on the right mouse. Let me go back, studio main. Okay, Jimmy, you'll see the two microphones. I've got my I think this one, I know what brand this mic is. The one that's over here is the one that I'm micing my audio from my radio with. And then this is my M90 to my radio from my microphone, but I've got a SP30 speaker sitting on the desk here next to the FTDX10, and so I'm just mic the audio with my studio mic. This is a I'm trying to remember what brand. Hold on a minute. Okay. This one is a CAD studio mic, but I can't remember the model. It's probably on here somewhere. I'd have to pull it out and look at it. But yeah, this mic is on a boom here, and I can adjust it back and forth. Plus two, I use some of the compression filters that you can use in the Streamlabs. When you do your sources. So I'll pull up my audio sources, and I can adjust the gain on the mic, and I can also adjust compression and stuff like that. And that way I get a fairly decent audio off the microphone. So I was using Voicemeeter Banana, but as an add-on. But when I redid everything, I changed it out and just went with the Streamlabs filters that you can get when you select it off your sources. When you go in there, when you select your source, and then you select the mic and then the filters. That might be something I have to do a video on one day, but you can adjust your gain and everything and all that, and you can get your audio right where you want it at, where it sounds pretty good. So I just go with this. I don't like really taking the audio directly out of the radio, because that way I don't have to have too much going on the screen. Overloading the PC with a bunch of stuff seems to drag it down, so as minimal as possible works the best. That's the way I've figured it out. Too much stuff going on at one time is going to really make it act crazy, especially if you're using, like, I'm not using the best PC for streaming. It's minimal, but with this setup it works fairly well, so I just keep it at that. But if you have any more questions, Jimmy, and you want to ask me anything else about it, we can get on the Discord, and I can tell you about what other stuff I use and stuff like that to stream everything. But it's real basic. Yeah, it's taken me a long time to get it. Everything like this, going from OBS to Streamlabs and back to OBS and then back to Streamlabs, and finally just settled on Streamlabs and decided that was the best option to do all this with, because, and just keeping it simple. If you, like I said, if you do too much, it's just no, Jimmy, you're fine, man. It's and that's good. I'm glad you guys, because we got a lot of like you and Don and other guys on here that do live streaming, and they want to live stream their radio screen and their audio and get it all tweaked right and everything. I'd be more than glad to help you guys out, because it takes a lot of messing around with it till you finally get it like the way you want it. And if somebody's interested in the way I've got mine set up, I'm perfectly fine with helping you guys out. So if you ask questions on here, no problem at all. That's what this stream's for, is for us to, not just for HF live, but to interact and see what everybody's doing. And a matter of fact, if you guys go over and check PRK Radio's YouTube channel out. Matter of fact, let me see what I can do here, Jimmy. I don't know if I can do it from here or not. Let me see. Alright, Jimmy. You've got it, man. So if you want to share the link to your YouTube channel on here, you've got it, dude. You can go ahead and share it on here. And I don't care how many of you guys that have YouTube channels. It don't matter what it is. It could be ham radio. You could be doing baking, recipes and stuff like that. All that kind of stuff, or whatever. woodworking hobby or whatever you guys do, because I know everybody has something different that they like to do, and they have a YouTube channel, and ham radio may not be the main thing that they do on their YouTube channel, but if you want to promote it here, more than welcome to promote it here by all means, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help people out. So, you know, you guys are great, and I appreciate you guys being here for sure. So let's jump back into, let me get over here and go to, there we go. We're back in the main screen.
Well, that's all. CQSF, Victor Echo 4 Echo Alpha.
No, that's great, Jimmy. No.
Or something?
We appreciate. There you go. There's Jimmy's link right there on the screen. So you guys want to go check his channel out. He's got some good content, and that goes for him and Don, and trying to think. There's some others. Like I said, there's some others that you guys can go check out. Don's got some great content on KK4QAM. You know, Don, you can, anytime you want to share your link on here as well, you're more than welcome to. All you guys, you're more than welcome to do that. And anybody else, if you're not a moderator, then just let me know, and then I'll pull it up, and I'll put the link, or one of the moderators can find it and pull the link up and put it in the chat so people can find you. All right. Let's see. So we got.
K5RT, 146 Bravo, VE4 Echo Alpha, 70 Mike Bravo.
Alright.
Thank you, Victor Echo 4 Echo Alpha.
Kilo 1 X-ray.
He's getting piled on. Whoa. That hurts.
Tower 2 Fox Tango, 147 Bravo, VE4 Echo Alpha, 70 Mike Bravo.
So I'm entering him in to this
Thanks, Victor Echo 4 Echo Alpha.
all right. No, you're welcome. You're welcome, Jimmy.
Kilo 1 Kilo 1
More than
5 X-ray. Number 148 Bravo, VE4 Echo Alpha, 70 Mike Bravo.
Roger, number 13 Alpha, Kilo 1 X-ray,
Let's see, I'm gonna get this one.
1 Echo Mike Alpha.
Thanks, Victor Echo 4 Echo Alpha, SS.
November 6 X-ray
We
German.
keep waiting here for a
November
second.
6 X-ray what?
November
November 6 X-ray?
6 X-ray German.
I'm using Smart Logger. It's something I was interested in finding some kind of logger that I could use that was, already had one, which is called U-Log. It's on one PC, but I was looking for something that was AI based, and I found Smart Logger, and I haven't really explored how much it can do. It's very simple. I've got it up on the big screen above the station right here on the TV, where my other PC runs in, but it's real. It's not that it's basic, but it's simple, and it gives you a good view, especially if you've got something big that you can display it on. You can sit here. I've got it. I mean, it's so far from what I can tell. This is just my first few, 30 minutes maybe, or 20 minutes or so messing with this logger. I really like it so far. And if it is called Smart Logger app, basically is what it is. And you can use it on any platform. It says you can use it on a PC. I thought it said that you could use it on Linux. You can use it on an iPhone. You can use it on Android. It can be used on a lot of platforms, but it's supposed to be AI based, and I don't know how far the AI stuff with it goes, but you can actually, as I'm logging and putting the call sign in, it's actually pulling up their location, their name, their grid, and then I can put in like the serial number and add any notes I want to it, and then all I do is I just hit save, and it goes to the next one. and it's real. I mean, it's really seems to be really simple platform. It's free, so I mean, no reason not to use it. And I like the fact that it's quick. I'm not like fumbling between keyboards to actually like operate the live stream and log at the same time. I can kind of put the call sign in there. It pulls up the information. I just put my serial number, what I'm the next one for them, and then if I make the contact, then I can save it. If not, I can just erase everything and just start over. But I'm gonna do a short video on it later, and I'll show you guys where you can get it, how it works, and all that good stuff. So far it seems to be pretty good, and I like the fact that if I do a POTA activation when I go out, that this platform can be used on my iPhone, or I can use it on a Android tablet, which would be great. And we'll see how it does in the long run. But it's called SmartLogger.app, I believe.
X-ray 01 Papa Romeo. Thanks, Victor Echo 4 Echo Alpha.
So let's see here. We're going to get this going.
WA1 next. 155 Bravo. DD4 Echo Alpha. 70 Mike Bravo.
70.
Roger.
Okay, thank you. Number 36, 36, United, WA1, WAX, 76, New Hampshire.
Thanks, Victor Echo 4 Echo Alpha. K1, Japan Bravo.
Wow, he is.
Kilo 1 Japan Bravo.
It's quick.
Bravo. DD4 Echo
But it's
Alpha.
Canada,
70 Mike Bravo.
Manitoba is what it looks like.
74 United, K1 JB, 54 Main. Thank you, Victor Echo 4 Echo Alpha. Alpha, Florida Alpha. Number
I may
8,
be
Tango X-ray India.
maybe getting bogged down
Bravo,
in this one.
DD4 Echo Alpha, 70 Mike Bravo. Roger. Thank you, Victor Echo 4 Echo Alpha.
Kilo 4 Mike Tango Whiskey.
168 Bravo, DD4 Echo Alpha, 70 Mike Bravo.
I don't know if there's so many people coming back.
158 Bravo.
Well,
Thank you, Victor Echo 4 Echo Alpha.
Kilo 4 Mike Tango Whiskey.
I think it's Whiskey America 2, Quebec Alpha Uniform. 159 Bravo, DD4 Echo Alpha, 70 Mike Bravo.
Try this one. Let's see. I'm gonna try a different antenna and see if we can
Thank you,
get it.
Victor Echo 4 Echo Alpha.
Kilo 4 Mike Tango Whiskey.
November 3 Radio Papa, 160 Bravo, DD4 Echo Alpha, 70 Mike Bravo.
Well,
Hotel, Victor Echo 4 Echo Alpha.
Kilo 4 Mike Tango Whiskey.
Number 3 AAA, 161 Bravo, DD4 Echo Alpha, 70 Mike Bravo.
I don't think he's hearing me. Really don't. Hold on a minute.
Thank you, Victor Echo 4 Echo Alpha.
Whiskey November 6 Alpha.
85 Bravo, DD4 Echo Alpha, 70 Mike Bravo.
Let's see. Try it again.
Number 1. Thank you, Victor Echo 4 Echo Alpha. Whiskey 3 Zulu Golf Delta, 163
So hit the-
Bravo.
Hit the
DD4
tuner
Echo
for a
Alpha,
minute, so
70
we'll
Mike
see
Bravo.
what we have here.
Thank you, Victor Echo 4 Echo Alpha.
Kilo 4 Mike Tango Whiskey.
Lima Uniform Victor.
Nope. Still nothing.
DD2 Lima Uniform Victor, 164 Bravo. DD4 Echo Alpha, 70 Mike Bravo.
May have to pass on this one.
Hotel, Victor Echo 4 Echo Alpha, W6 Alpha, Saudi Alpha, November X-ray 1 Kilo, 165 Bravo,
Let's see.
V4 Echo Alpha, 70 Mike Bravo.
Roger, please. Copy number 8, Alpha.
Thanks, Victor Echo 4 Echo Alpha.
Kilo 4, Mike Tango Whiskey.
Bravo 2 Echo 166 Bravo, V4 Echo Alpha, 70 Mike Bravo.
Number 1784 Alpha Bravo 2.
Thanks, Victor Echo 4 Echo Alpha.
Kilo 4, Mike Tango Whiskey.
Kilo 4 Mike Tango Whiskey, 167 Bravo, V4 Echo Alpha, 70 Mike Bravo.
Roger, Roger, you are number 4, Alpha K4MTW, 93 Alpha Lima, over.
Hotel, Victor Echo 4 Echo Alpha.
All right. So we can save that.
VA4 XT, 168 Bravo, V4 Echo Alpha, 70
So-
Mike Bravo.
Once you get it down, you can kind of rattle it off pretty fast. It's
Nice signal, Kelly.
so if you guys don't know what the contesting, I know some of you probably do, but just a rundown about what the contesting. Oh, you had a faint copy on me, Don. Cool, cool. I hear you, man. We gotta try something one night, like on 40 or something, or 80, and see if we can hear each other. I don't know. That's cool though. Hang from so that'd be from Don's QTH down around South Alabama to mine up here in North Alabama. He said he had a faint copy on me. All right. But you guys want some of you that probably don't. Some of you probably contest, some of you probably don't. I know Jimmy said that he doesn't really contest, but he probably understands what this stuff does, but or what your exchange is rather. So basically, what you do is you give them a serial number, which is the number that the order in which they are in your logbook. Then there's a designator that's for your power class. Mine is A, which is like 100 watts or under. And then my call sign, first year I was licensed, and then my ARRL section, which would be Alabama or AL, and that's the exchange, and that's basically it. No, you don't give any kind of signal report. You don't, nothing like that. It's just a basic, quick exchange. And again, it's the serial number in your logbook, the order in which your contacts are, from starting at 1, going down, your operator class, and there's a number of different ones. You'd have to look on the ARRL sweepstakes rules, which you can pull up for the sweepstakes phone. Your operator class, which mine is A, which is 100 watts or under. Your call sign, the first year you was licensed, and your ARRL section, which would be the first 2 letters in your state, which be like mine's Alabama Alpha Lima. Connecticut would be CT. You can find it on there, if you need to figure it out. But that's how the exchange. But that's how it works. So it's just that on and on and on until you fill your logbook up. If you're actually going to enter your stuff at the end of the contest, I think what they do is you'd have to upload it in a Cabrillo format, and I'm sure they tell you how to do it on there, and then that way you enter your stuff. They probably I don't even know if they give you where you can claim a score. Okay, Don, take care, buddy. We'll see you next time. 73. But that's how it works, and a lot of them are like that. A lot of them are different. They have different stuff for exchanges. It's just even 1010 or something. You'd give your 1010 number, your exchanges, and everything. I haven't operated a 1010 contest yet. It may have been a long time ago, but That I plan on it whenever they have one to operate a 10-10 contest. So, but that's basically it, man. I mean, that's the whole thing as far as like what these contests are about. There's not, it's not a lot to it. I tell you what we'll do, since we're about halfway through live, which I usually run about an hour. What I'm going to do is we're going to jump the bands and see what activity looks like on the other bands, because like I said, I'm not participating. I'm just making contacts and entering into my logbook, kind of testing this new logger out. So we'll go to 10. There's 10, and I don't even have it. I have it on a Delta loop, but that's on the dipole, and you can see it's packed.
These frequencies in use, sir. Please move. Thank you, I appreciate it.
It's packed.
Y te decía, Julio, que a pesar de que no me dan
A number of different stations on here. And I'm sure it's all contesters. So, but 10 is packed.
Whiskey Alpha 6, Kilo Hotel Kilo. KHK again.
I haven't tried. You go down and try 12. Let's see. Wrong one. This is 17, but I don't think there'll be any. There shouldn't be any contesters on 17.
Copy that, you're a 5-5 here, Park US 1457.
We got a POTA station here. Might just log in.
Thank you for hunting me down. You have a great one. 73, Whiskey Delta, 0 Oscar Mike, QRZ. PQ POTA, PQ POTA, PQ Parks on the air, Whiskey Delta, 0 Oscar Mike, PQ Parks on the air. Whiskey Delta 5, Park to Park, go ahead.
I'm gonna log him as a POTA.
Whiskey Delta 5, Mike Alpha Tango, Chris in Texas. You are 5-5 into my park, US 1457.
Got that.
Copy US 3059, Tyler Park.
So,
All right, you have a fantastic afternoon at 73. Whiskey Delta, 0 Oscar Mike, QRZ.
alright, we'll try this one.
Kilo Quebec 4, November Uniform Quebec, you are 5-4 into Park US 1457.
Alright,
Copy the 5-3 Georgia. I hope you are having a fantastic weekend. Thank you for hunting me down. Have a great evening in 73. I've had a great activation. Thank you very much. Whiskey Delta 0 Oscar Mike, 5-4, QRZ.
Kilo 4, Mike Tango Whiskey.
There's 2 or 3 calls, so I couldn't get any of them out, so we're going to try that again. QRZ.
Kilo 4, Mike Tango Whiskey.
Station Scotty November, and I believe Andy Greco.
I didn't hear me on that one. Let's see here.
There we go, November 4, I don't even know.
USL Alpha 55 Florida,
73, Whiskey Delta 0 Oscar Mike, 4 more, QRZ.
Bring him up a little bit.
Whiskey 4 Mike Delta Alpha, Matt in Tennessee.
That's on the Delta loop, so kind of bring him up out of the noise a little bit.
Copy the 5-4 Tennessee, you're a 5-7 here, Park US 1457. Thank you for hunting me down. 73, Whiskey Delta, 0 Oscar Mike, 3 more, QRZ.
Kilo 4, Mike Tango Whiskey.
Whiskey 5 Hotel Foxtrot.
No. Try something good.
Bring it to Porky West 1457, sir.
Try them again.
Thank you very much. You have a great weekend in 73. Whiskey Delta Zero, Oscar Mike. 2 more. Key Rosette.
Kilo 4, Mike Tango Whiskey.
Kilo 4.
Kilo 4, Mike Tango Whiskey.
Kilo 4, Mike Tango Whiskey, Thomaston, Alabama.
Roger, Roger, you're 5555 here in North Alabama, over.
Callback 55 Coast Waves, Park US 1457, Wisconsin.
Roger, Roger, 73.
73, Whiskey Delta Zero, Oscar Mike. 1 more, Key Rosette.
5.
Whiskey 4, Kilo Mike
So
Zulu,
I'll have
Cleverly
to,
in Florida.
Change this one. So basically I have to go in here and I'll have to change this one on my logbook. I've got to edit, and we need to go in and change the frequency since we changed bands. 1, 8, 1, 4, 7. Okay. Alright, so we got that one. So that's 17, and you got a good meaning on 17.
I am calling it quits, but thank you for being my last contact of the evening on SSB.
So we're going to
You
go...
have a great evening in 73.
I'm going to try 12. There's somebody on 12. So I'm swapping back and forth, just checking to see what the best signal is going to be. So it brings it up a little bit. When you bring a... Yeah, I do, Jimmy. I've got World WRL. I've got it. I haven't used it a lot, but I've got it. I had it on my... I think I had it on my iPhone. I may still have it on there. I'd have to look, but I do have it, and I haven't used it in a while. So
I'm still here. I didn't get your call either. W5 question mark. My call, Kilo Bravo 7 Foxtrot Golf November KB7 FTM. The name is.
but I guess the thing is that I've been so used to logging on paper for so long that it's hard to get used to doing something else. And so when I'll use a software-based logger and then get bogged down in it and then not use it and just go back to paper. But with this smart logger, I may use it more than I use paper as well. So with the way it looks, I wish I had another. Well, I do have another vlogging camera over here, but it's not hooked up to do this. But I wish I could show you guys on the screen, which I'm going to do a video of this probably when I get done. But I could show you the smart logger. But I do like it. I like the way it's set up, and it seems to work pretty well. And I know, Jimmy, you just, the good thing about paper logging, and you guys, I mean, this is old school. A lot of guys are going to say, man, you're old school. But the thing about paper logging is if I was to lose something on my PC, like I had a PC crash not too long ago. It was the one I actually streamed from, and I can't get it to work anymore. I've tried I don't know how many things to try to get it to work, and I've lost all the data on it, so it's dead. So if your PC goes down and you haven't, unless it's saved online or in the cloud or something like that, paper log is a good backup to have in your shack, because then you can go back, even if you have to just type everything back in, and have a hard copy of your QSOs, especially if you're working on an award and you need that one QSO to make it, make your award, to get it, like worked all states or worked all continents or something like that, and you've got to have that one contact to make it. If you got it on a hard copy and you don't, you happen to lose it, you can go back and you can put it back in. Yeah, your notepad won't crash. It will not crash. And I've been doing this for the longest time. I've probably filled up several logbooks over the years, and I'm working on, I don't know if this is my third or fourth logbook that I've filled out, and I'm about halfway through it now. That's about how much of it is filled out, and then the rest of it. So I'll be working on another one before long. So it's something that I started doing in 93, 94 when I upgraded, and I've been doing it ever since. Especially working 10 meters, I worked one logbook. My first license, when I got licensed in 93, the first logbook that I filled out completely was nothing but 10 meters. The whole logbook. Because when I was a Tech Plus, I mean, that was really all you could do. Or you could do, 6 meters or 2 meters or 440 or whatever, if you went up and did VHF and UHF. But anything below 10 was mostly, I think it was mostly CW and may have been digital. I don't know. I really don't know but I know you were limited as a Tech Plus to how much on the band you could do. Tortoise Overland, good to see you here. All right. But that's how it was. It was as a Tech Plus, you were limited to how much you could what bands you could work. And believe me, getting that 5 word per minute code endorsement was a pain. Sitting in front of VEs and trying to hack out enough copy to pass that 5 word per minute code endorsement for Tech back then, believe me, it was hard. It was really hard. And I know a lot of people there's a lot of guys that old, advanced and general and extra classes that did pass their code exams. But for me, 5 words per minute, trying to copy that was like, it really kicked my butt. So, I don't know where this station's at, but he's on 12, and there's a really...
There's a big difference between Albuquerque and Portland, but I'm operating portable in my backyard right now, and I'm using a quarter wave whip antenna.
Yeah, that's why, Jimmy, I came back into ham radio, and well, two things happened. I actually was in near Gulf Shores, Alabama. Hey, Chris, what's going on? Yeah, I know it. It's when I was in Gulf Shores, or I lived close to Gulf Shores back when Ivan hit down there. We were without power for 2 or 3 weeks. There's no communication, nothing, except when I would was working. I worked for the city of Daphne, Alabama for 10 years. So I worked through two hurricanes down there. I worked through Ivan and I worked through Katrina. So I decided to jump back into ham radio because a friend of mine told me that the code requirement had been dropped, and I was, got my manual and studied for the technician, got the tech license, then went straight and started studying for the general. I think my upgrades were pretty close. I mean, my jump from technician to general was pretty close. I wasn't a technician for very long, and then my wife joined me because she saw, because before that she was really not ham radio, nothing, period. She didn't want to have nothing to do with it. But after going through all that, she said, I'm getting my license because I like the emergency communication side of it. And she got licensed, and we both upgraded to general. We both were general class licenses, and we still are. I'm going to upgrade to extra one day soon, and she wants to, but she's not in no hurry, and I'm just taking my time at it. So that was my experience with ham radio. Going back into it was because of what happened down there, going through two different hurricanes and not having Chris, I've got to go back up there probably here in about a week or two, and I've got to take down the VHF UHF vertical and open it up and see what the condition is of it inside, and hopefully it's in good enough shape that I can clean it up inside and put it back together and reuse it. So I will be up there again. I'm going to be up there probably several times this year. One of the biggest things that's coming, and I was going to let it be a surprise, but I'll tell you guys right now, is there's going to be a 12 foot observation platform that's going to be up there that I'm going to build, that I'm going to put my antenna, my VHF UHF antenna on, my 2 meter beam on, and then I'm going to have a Meshtastic node up there too as well. So that's the plan. That will be the plan for that. And then underneath that platform, I'm going to build a part where I can actually sit up there with a table and everything and be out of the weather and stuff, and have a spot up there where I can operate portable up top using everything, VHF, HF, UHF, whatever, from that spot up there, up at the top of the hill. So it's going to be a operating position / antenna site for all of it. So that's in the works. Chris says he got the new 400 Yaesu. Cool. How you like it so far? You like it? I don't know much about it. You'll have to fill us in, Chris. And the Hermes Light 2 Plus. Yeah, that's right. Jimmy party at Tom's house. Yep, for sure, man. We're gonna build a ham radio party house at the top of the hill. And oh yeah, Chris says he has the Hermes Light 2 Plus. Cool. Yeah, the Hermes Light, I like those. I've seen Matthew Fouch, can't think of his call sign. He used a Hermes, and he's into that. He was using, I don't know if he's changed his stuff or not. I'd have to remember his call sign, but he lives down in South Alabama, and I think he had a Hermes Light that he was using with some program. I can't think of what programs he was using with that. And Tortoise Overland Mike says that he's trying to get an ambulance. You know, that is going to be neat. I've seen a lot of people do that using either a van or an ambulance, or even some of these big box truck delivery trucks that they've set up their ham radio stuff in and have a portable ham radio station. So yeah, cool guys. You guys have got a lot of stuff going on. That's what I like to hear. I like to see, guys, what ideas you got going on and what all you're doing. And Chris says he's got the Square SDR too. Cool. All right. So yeah, I mean, everybody's got something that they're working on, and I really like to hear, and too, anybody that's doing any videos, to see what you got going on as well. Yeah, it's I'm trying to, I don't know if I think Matthew, the guy I was telling you about, he's on X mostly, but I think he's got a YouTube channel. I have to find him. Let me see if I can find his X account. But he follows me and I follow him on X. Yeah, here he is. AE4JC, and he's working a lot here lately. It's AE4JC. His name's Matthew. He lives down in South Alabama on the Eastern Shore, and he's been doing a lot of, like right now, 6 hours ago, it shows that he says that South America opened up on 6 meters FT8, and he first stationed to complete a QSO here with him. It was from Ecuador. That's 6 hours ago. But he's been doing a lot of 6 meter work. I can't ever catch it, but he's like just slamming 6 meters every time I turn around with contacts, even some voice contacts on there. So you'll see him on there a lot on X, and he's on there a lot. And he's showing his screen and everything. Like I said, you'll find him as AE4JC, and his name's Matthew. And I don't think I can. Yeah, I can. So I'm gonna share his. I'll share his X account on here. Maybe I can do it on here. See if I can. Trying. Let's see if I can copy it. Get back to YouTube. Okay, this is, if you're on X, that's Andrew's, I think it's AE4JC. That's Andrew's X account right there. And if you want to see what all he does, because he has, you guys are talking about Hermes lights and stuff like that, and he had done a lot of stuff with a Hermes light, and might even been Square SDR, stuff like that. So you'll find him on there on X, and I think he's got a YouTube channel, but I'd have to dig to find it. You'll probably be able to find him through, if you go to his X account. Yeah, that's him. Chris, you go to his X account. There's probably a link there for his YouTube channel as well. So yeah, go over there and follow him. He's got a lot of good stuff going on. I always check him out, and sometimes me and him kind of chat back and forth on X and see what's going on with him. But let's before we wrap things
You may
up.
remember I am
So we got
a
12.
collector, rather advanced, and I'm well known in
Let's
that hobby.
see, we'll go down to 20. 20 is going to be packed.
Echo. Whiskey 4, Victor India Charlie.
We're going to have a lot of contesters on 20. And I'm sure 40 is going to be the same way.
Yeah.
We got some.
We're getting paid for it. I'll tell you what, I love going to the Hamcast for the ARRL as Rob, and you walk up there and say,
So we got some rag chewing going on 40. So,
taking responsibility for all these content.
but
that you can lose.
that's pretty much how
Yeah, what do
what
they
the
say,
condition
Paul?
the bands are in right now.
Control the operator.
So
Stop having
the bands seem to be in good shape, and right now, as far as hopefully we won't have any more CMEs or X flares or anything pop up on us. I know there was some bad coronal holes on the sun that were really throwing out some solar wind and creating a mess on the bands. So maybe they have turned away earth facing and things will get better, and maybe the won't affect the bands as much. I know there was a bunch of different radio blackouts over different areas. We had one over, I think, the African continent not too long ago, and then a few others. But we'll just have to see. Every time I turn around, I follow different channels that do stuff about solar weather, and then I'll get a notification. It'll pop up, and then something will show up. Like I get on like the X4 class solar flare that hit. That we're supposed to get probably a glancing blow off of it tomorrow is what I'm understanding, but I don't know what the outcome will be of that. So anyway, guys, I really do appreciate you being here. It's been fun. Hope I ain't like I might be. Like I might have been. Hope I didn't freeze up. Hopefully it didn't freeze up. My stream was looking good still. I hope. Looked like something froze, but maybe it didn't. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you being here. If you see the replay, or if you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, share. Check out any of these other guys that do content, and all you guys, like I said before, Jimmy and everybody else, Don, Chris, any of you guys that do content on YouTube or anywhere else. Just, you could share your links, or if you're not a mod, I can share your link on here, or one of the mods can share your link on here, and we can go from there. But you're more than welcome to share your links to your channels, your YouTube, or whatever, your X account or whatever, where people can follow you. But we'll leave it at that, and then we'll go on to something else this evening. I'm going to do a video about this smart logger, and we'll go from there, and I'll throw you guys over to the credits. And I appreciate all of you being here. I'll say 73s for now, and take care, and we'll see you the next time around. Hopefully maybe I'll be doing some other stuff here come in the next week or two, and may go live with it. So you guys take care, have a great rest of your weekend, enjoy the radio, and thanks, Jimmy. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. And you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving too that's coming up. I should be live that weekend. I may do an early morning stream one of those days, I'm not sure, but we'll see when we get there. Alright, here comes the credits, and I got you some new credit music to go along with it. Let's see here. Just hang tight. Let me get it on here. Find it. There we go.
Out in the holler, the snow's falling deep. The stars in the heavens, they ain't losing sleep. Santa's in trouble, his sleigh's off the track. The North Star's hiding, and he can't get back. He ain't got GPS, no modern flair, just an old map folded and a prayer in the air. Santa Claus needs a ham radio man with a steady voice and a helping hand. Breaker, breaker, do you copy me? Guiding that sleigh through the Tennessee trees. A crackling signal, a voice comes alive. 10-4 Big Red, I'll help you survive. From a shed by the pines, with a tower so tall, a farmer named Clyde answers Santa's call. Rudolph's nose ain't shining, your compass is broke, but I'll guide you home, just follow my spoke. Santa Claus needs a ham radio man with a steady voice and a helping hand. Breaker, breaker, do you copy me? Guiding that sleigh through the Tennessee trees.
Alright guys, that's it for the Ham Radio Junkie. I appreciate you guys being here, and we'll see you on the next go around. Take care, and 73.